Hello everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Today I had unusually busy day, so I'm a little bit tired, okay? So but well, we'll talk first. Well, man, I'm like exhausted. I mean, I didn't come home late. It's just it's physically very demanding today. Today physically very demanding. Okay, so I just feel exhausted. I was like running everywhere, basically. Oh boy. So my energy level is a little bit low today, okay? FYI. But if I'm not doing this, probably I will fall asleep. Then I will wake up around midnight and then I cannot drink. Why? Because I have to go to work tomorrow. And if I drink like liquor past midnight, then I will smell alcohol in the morning. So I cannot do that. So I better just, yeah, I'm tired, but I better drink now and do the recording. Because if I don't do the recording, I'll just fall asleep, okay? So, alright. So, today I went to Walmart in a neighboring town and I saw this huge Asian seniors, huge number of Asian seniors. And I didn't like that scene, okay? I hope they are not immigrants. I hope they are just visiting because don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm Asian. I like being an Asian, okay? And I love Asian seniors. I'm very close to my grandparents, okay? But Asian seniors shouldn't be immigrating to America because it does not serve them. It does not serve America. It does not serve anybody. Okay, they should, if they are seniors, they should stay in their country. Okay, because there is no point. All right, they won't be happy here because they're kind of. I mean, they are seniors, so they're not gonna learn the new language. Okay, and so they're not gonna be happy. Okay, so for their own sake and for our own American sake, because they will be financial burden to America. Okay, I mean they are seniors. Okay, so they are not gonna work, so they depend on American social security, social welfare, and that's a steal. I mean, they should get social welfare benefit from their own country where they worked. Okay, then yeah, it's a give and take. It's a fair system, but they worked in their country, contribute to the society in their younger days, and then after they're old, they come to America and live off of American people's money, tax money. That's not fair. Okay, so it just doesn't work. Okay, all right. Yeah, they should please go back to their country. Okay, no matter where they're from. All right, so yeah. President Trump, he's trying, but he's not quite blocking any immigration flux. Okay, he tried to kick me out. He pick on good people like me, but he's not quite stopping all the bad immigration. Okay, because he's incapable. He is not capable of this negative immigration. Okay, he's trying though, but he's not capable of stopping it. Okay, he's just too old. He doesn't have any good ideas. Anyway, so yeah, again, I'm kind of low energy now. All right, very low energy. Uh, because it was very physically demanding kind of day. Um, but I came home Not late, but normal, normal hour. Okay. So elite, okay, elitism is like this. Okay, not necessarily elitism, but so in the Bible, there's saying where the words of God come from Zion, and then Israel, and then it spread to the world, right? That's the reproduction cycle of Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is just like an animal organism, okay? Evil spirit, same way. They reproduce. How? By spreading from person to person. Okay, that's the reproduction, asexual reproduction of an ideology. All right, so for example, yeah, Pablo Picasso, he drew this painting in Spain, right? And he's only back in the days, in his days, only the richest people could possess Pablo Picasso or Vincent van Gogh's painting on the wall. It was so expensive. Nowadays, anybody can do it. How? You just go to internet, download a JPEG of Picasso's painting. You print out in a nice photo paper on your printer, color printer, and you print it out. But put it in a nice frame and you just hang it on the wall. Picasso's painting on your wall. Okay. Democratization of elitism, something like that. Okay. So or reproduction, spreading, distribution of Holy Spirit, spread. Okay. Propagation of Holy Spirit. Evil spirit works the same way. Okay. Any ideology, yeah, they spread, reproduce. Okay. That's that. And Jesus said, now we are jumping from topic to topic. If we are doing this appetizer stuff, okay, it's a metaphysical buffet, right? So Jesus said, "Those who rise with a sword will perish with a sword," and that is so correct. Okay, so you should never rely on this violence or abuse to gain power. Okay. Now, how did Jesus arise to power? How did Jesus rise to power? Popularity, okay, by people, appealing to other people. That's how Jesus rose. Jesus rose by popularity. Now, how did Jesus go down? Yeah, by losing popularity or by the people, because Jesus later in his life was very disfavored. Okay, so people hated Jesus later on. Okay, so yeah, Jesus gained power because a lot of people loved him. Now he lost power because a lot of people hated him later on. Okay, yeah, so it's not that different from rising with a sword and then going down with a sword, right? Rising by popularity and going down by unpopularity. Okay, so yeah, Jesus, he kind of got the taste of his own medicine, so to speak. Okay. Okay. And also, religion. Okay. Jesus or me, humanology, or Jesus' Christianity, they tend to be very exclusive. And Islam, all religions are very exclusive. Oh yeah, you have to trust me and nobody else. Okay? Why? Because they are competitors to each other. They want exclusive contract, just like in business, in market. Religion, same way. Religion market, okay? It's a market. It's the same old market operation where all this humanological economic principle apply. Okay? There's a price when you purchase a religion, right? Or when a religion purchases you, okay? Yeah, it's just a market, another market, religion market, okay? Work the same way. Yeah, all these different religions like humanology, Christianity, Jesus, they want exclusive contract. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to me and only me, you know? Because our religion wants a market share. and okay, it's just market share, all right, exclusivity. Okay, that's what it is. All right. Last topic. You know, when I'm single, yeah. What do I want? When a man is single, oh, we wanna get married, have a wife, 24/7, have sex, cuddle every day. So that's what we guys want when we are single, right? But once guys get married, yeah, there's a honeymoon period for how many years? Year? Less than a year? For after honeymoon period is over, now so when you're single, you crave this togetherness with your spouse. Okay, when you're single, you yearn for something that you don't have, the company, constant company, right? When you're single, you crave for that company. But when you're married, you crave for what? Solitude. You want to be alone when you're married. You can't wait before you are alone. Okay? So yeah, grass is always greener on the other side. Why? Because things get old. We get fed up. How do you explain this in humanology? Yeah, it's a good old copium channel theory. You have copium channel, right? Initially, it has this uphill a channel because it's not well trodden. Okay, so it's still uphill, and but the resistance wears down as you walk on this path again and again and again. Then the slope kind of evens out, and then slope become negative. Okay, if you stop using this copium action channel, yeah, the resistance builds up again, and it's up becomes uphill again. Okay, copium action channel. All right. Yeah, it's just that. Okay. So my ideal would be I want to have a girlfriend, long term committed relationship, and then we would meet once a month. Okay, spend time together. That's it. Like forever. Why? Because it'll be always fresh. Like we meet only once a month and it'll be always fresh. You know, that kind of deal. That'll be my ideal. Do girls want that? No. They want to get married. So yeah, I never get a girlfriend. Anyways. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, we cover all the appetizer stuff. Um, I think we should continue this physics. Okay, physical. F equal ma and blah blah blah. Okay, so um, so in this Newton's law of motion, F equal ma, the second law, right? Second or third law, I don't know. Probably second. Okay. So F equal ma, right? So and it came from A equal m F over m. Okay, so the huge mass inertia, then it's not going to change velocity very much. If there's huge force, then yeah, it will change the velocity. Okay. Okay. So F equal ma. Yeah, it's kind of tricky concept actually. It almost looks arbitrary when Newton came up with this F equal ma equation. Okay, it's maybe I should read his book Mathematica or something, Principia Mathematica. and see how he came up with this, all this. Maybe I should do that. Oh boy. But I'd rather not. Okay. Uh, because when you talk about velocity, okay, is a space over time, right? This plus delta s over delta t. So velocity is a concept that kind of combines space and time. Okay. Like Einstein noticed, observed, and told us, yeah, time can be thought as a special spatial axis. Time is not like XYZ axis. Time is different. Why? Because time you cannot go back. It had only one direction. All right, and there's no such a thing as like negative time. Okay, it's a pure scalar. XYZ direction, yeah, you can reverse. You can go left and right, go back and forth. But in time axis, there's only one direction. You cannot go back in time. Okay, time. Just ignore the relativity. Okay, Einsteinian relativity. Time has only constant speed. Okay, speed of time doesn't change. Yeah, I say ignore Einsteinian relativity because uh, for all goods and purposes, practical purposes, Einstein theory doesn't really have any realistic, significant, practical value at all. Okay, it may be true, Einstein's theories, but in practice, it doesn't matter because the effect of relativity is so small. Okay, so we can ignore it. All right, we can ignore Einstein. Okay, I mean his theory. Okay, so yeah, time has constant speed. Okay, in all goods and purposes. Okay, I mean at least it's a good approximation. So there's no harm in it by assuming when we assume time has just one constant speed. It just marches forward like second by second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, just like uh, on the surface of the Earth, we assume the gravitational constant g is constant, does not change. That's good approximation. Okay. It simplifies equation. All right. So yeah, same way. Okay. You can assume time is constant speed. Time has constant speed. It's a very good, darn good approximation. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to worry about Einstein's theory. Okay. So time has constant speed. Okay. So you divide space, this displacement delta s over delta t. That's the velocity. Because we want to get to the bottom of this concept of what a velocity is in an epistemological or ontological way. Yeah, thing in itself. We want to be more philosophical about this, okay? Because yeah, we all learned that in physics, mathematics, okay? The definition of velocity. We all know how to write those equations. But now that we are adults, let's think deeper. Let's be more philosophical and metaphysical about this, okay? Because we want to find out the exact correspondence between human world, humanology, and this physics, classical mechanics, okay? So, velocity. So you have two position vectors and they are not identical. So from time 1 to time 2, this billiard ball traveled on a straight line, okay, with constant speed from point A to point B, okay. All right. Well, it's this. There's the absolute coordinate, which is a static coordinate, and relative coordinate, which is dynamic coordinate, moving coordinate, moving frame of reference. Okay, so the this pool table that you're playing pool on, yeah, that's like absolute coordinate. Okay, static, it's not moving. All right, but with the cue, you hit this billiard ball, and then you start to move on the surface of this pool table with a constant speed after you hit it, right? So yeah, that's the this in the point of view, POV of this billiard ball. Table is moving backward. Okay, let's say you are in a car. Okay, and you drive south, right? But it is as if the world outside of your car is moving north and you are just standing still. Have you been to this amusement park? It's kind of like very maybe Disney World, whatever. Kind of technologically fancy kind of amusement park, or science park where you are in a room, right? And you're surrounded by this video screen, okay? And it shows this scenery that's moving backward as if what you see kind of try to simulate it, trying to simulate uh, the window of your car when you're driving, or choo-choo train, the window of the train. Yeah, okay. You are moving still, but this scenery is moving backward, in this video screen, digital video screen. Okay, doesn't have to be digital. It could be analog, television screen, video screen, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's the concept of relative speed, right? So, but for convenience sake, we have will posit that there's this absolute frame of reference which is not moving, okay, and there's relative frame of reference which is moving, like a dynamic versus static frame of reference. Static, absolute. Dynamic, moving, like relative. Okay. All right. So that's kind of what we did yesterday, right? Okay. Yeah. So it's pretty much the same thing, right? Delta position vector, right? Delta p over delta t. Yeah, that's the speed, all right. But last time we said when there is no external force, predominant ideology, then one person's position will not change, okay? But when there is some predominant ideology, this ideological force field appears when it emerges, like all of a sudden there are all these gay activists, right? LGBT activists. It's the Satan coming from hell on earth, onto the earth, and start possessing these stupid people, LGBT activists, okay? Yeah, so you get a disease when your body is weak because you have immune system, right? But if when your body is weak, then yeah, you get a disease. Metaphysical pathogen, same way. Okay, gayism is a satanic disease, spiritual disease. Okay, It's a metaphysical pathogen. So, who is vulnerable to LGBTism, gayism, pro-gayism? Yeah, stupid people, ignorant people, morons, uneducated. Okay, we all are. Okay, in a way, we are all stupid. We are all uneducated because we don't know everything. It's a human condition. Okay, but I mean, even like Harvard, MD, PhD, Harvard, MIT, Stanford professors, they are very pro-gayist. Why? Because they are fucking stupid. Okay, so what I mean by stupid, it has nothing to do with some college fancy Ivy League degree. No, no. Okay, okay, because it's just one particular set of knowledge, intuition, and it's all right. Why? Because we are all stupid. Okay, we are all stupid in many different ways. So it's I forgive you. Okay, I forgive you, even if you are pro-gayist or gayist. Okay, you are still forgivable. I can forgive you. Oh, what authority do you have to forgive me? I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Okay, I don't have any authority. What I'm saying is, it's all right. Okay, as long as you learn that gayism is wrong and bad, harmful. Okay, then it's okay to make mistakes. I do too. All right. Yeah, it's all right. We all make mistakes. We all stupid. All right. Ah, we're gonna take a break. Okay. I am. My energy is kind of drained down, but I feel good. I did exercise. I ran. I did push-ups and sit-ups. So it's just that my energy level is kind of low. That's all. We take a break. Okay. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna give you some good MBA class, Master of Business Administration. Okay, because they don't know what they're talking about. All right, they need to learn from me. All these MBA business school professors, they need to learn from me, and then they can so that they can teach their students better. Okay, so this is my gift for you for free. Okay, it's this. Okay, we have this velocity concept. Okay, it's like you go to work every day, right? So you have this product, goods or services. That's the product, goods or services that your company sells. All right. So you have this research and development department where all the scientists or engineers, programmers come together, brainstorm, and develop this product, no matter what product it may be. It could be a car, it could be software, machinery, vacuum cleaner, light bulb, whatever, right? Whatever it is that you sell, okay? Or it could be McDonald's brand new hamburger, or Subway sandwich, brand new sandwich, or brand new bread, 9 grain bread, whatever it may be, okay? So there's this speed because your product, as it develops, it gets better and better and better every day, right? Then it will reach an optimal point where it cannot get any better. It's optimal performance, okay? Then you should leave it alone from that point rather than messing with it. Because if you keep messing with it, it will start to go down. It will be more inefficient and uglier, okay? That's what happened with this Microsoft Visual Source Safe, which was optimal in performance. They keep messing with it, okay? So they came up with the stupid idea of team found fucking dation. And it's horrible, okay? It's disastrous performance. Oh, buggy. And Adobe Acrobat, right? It was perfect like about 10 years ago. And they keep messing with it. Now it's, what do we have? Adobe Acrobat DC or some bullshit like that. Horrible. What they should have done instead, and what you should do as a future entrepreneur, is this. When your product is in the optimal performance level, just don't mess with it. Okay? If it's not broke, don't change it. Okay? It's perfect. Alright? Goes up, it's like Z curve, right? S curve. There was nothing, then you start a brand new project. Yeah, your product gets better, and then there's optimal plateau. Okay, then stop working on it. Just keep selling it. Then what should we do with all these employees who have nothing else to do and who is getting paid because the product is selling? Come up with a brand new product. Okay, so yeah, shift the gear. Okay, let just 1 or 2 people maintain it. Okay, maybe some cosmetic fix, debugging, but not major change. All right, just let the good product, just let it be. And what do we do with all these people? Yeah, come on with a new product, brand new product. Okay, that's how it should be done. That's how a business should be run. Okay. Probably nobody in MBA in anywhere in the world taught you this. I doubt it. Okay. Because they don't know physics. We do. Okay. So. Okay. So physicists like Einstein or anyone else, they do a lot of thought experiment. They think in terms of this perfect black body where all the light energy is absorbed and nothing gets out. Okay? Yeah, perfect black body. Or they imagine a vacuum where there's no gravitation, no force whatsoever, just total vacuum, where this object is moving through the space in a constant velocity. Okay, but in the real world, it's not like that. You push your billiard ball on a pool table, it eventually stops. It doesn't take very long before it stops. Why? Because there is this resistance in the air, friction, blah blah blah, right? So yeah, it stops, right? That's how it is in the world. You push something, it doesn't like go forever with constant speed. No, it's either acceleration or deceleration. Constant speed doesn't exist in the real world. It's either an object accelerate or decelerate. Okay, and that acceleration is not never constant. This F equal ma is never like that. Okay, it just slows down with some varying rate. Okay, so that's how it is in a human knowledge too. Okay, somebody pushes you, push becomes a shove, right? Then okay, yeah, you want me to be a pro gayist, you want me to approve gay marriage, okay, I just go along. Okay, then so you become slightly pro gayist, and you stop there. Okay, you don't become, you don't move in a constant speed so that you become more and more pro gayist. No, it's not like that. Okay, you just move a little and stay there. Just like you push a ball, yeah, it moves a little, then it stops, right? Yeah, humanology, ideological position, same thing, same way. Because you have other things to do in life, you know. So yeah, you used to be neutral. Then somebody pushes you, mainstream media, whatever. You become slightly pro-gayist, and then you stay there. All right. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure if there's anything else to do. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about because I'm just too exhausted, tired, and let me think. Because unlike physics, humanology is about human being. It's about human society. So it's kind of become very pointless to do this physics like thought experiment, like there's this ball in a vacuum moving in constant speed. It doesn't have that much meaning in humanology, okay? Because oh yeah, sometimes we think about this lonely island where there's only one person, okay? But such situation doesn't really have much value to even think about, alright? Yeah, we sometimes think about that too, but as you can see, my brain is kind of shutting down. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to take a break, okay? Because All I can think of now is like Z Z Z Z Z. We'll be right back, okay? No. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. But I don't quite feel like stopping here. Okay, I want to do a little bit more. Okay. Well, uh, I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about today. Okay. What time is it? 7, 6:30. Night is so young, but I had to wake up very early this morning because there were a lot of work to do this morning. I mean today. So uh, maybe it's not a bad idea that I go to bed early tonight because it was a long day. So I mean not time wise, but energy wise. Yeah, busy day, which is good. So good. All right. So maybe we can talk about politics. Okay. So it's this. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather have if I am if I were the president. If I become the president in 2021 January, I would express this idea. Okay. I'd rather see America as a white majority country, like it always has been. Okay, I love all races. Don't get me wrong, but blacks, yeah, they're in Africa. There are plenty of blacks. Asians, they're in Asia. There are plenty of Asians. Okay, Arabs, Middle Easterns, yeah, they're in the Middle East. There are plenty of them. There's no shortage of them. Okay, Indians, yeah, they're in India. There's no shortage of them. But white people are getting very uh, rarer and rarer. Okay, you go to Europe, you go to Canada, you go to America, you go to Australia, there are less and less and less white people. Why? Because we ethnic guys like me, yeah, we love white girls, so we have sex with them, we marry them, so our children, they are no longer white. It's overwritten because white is colorless color, the most vulnerable color, and also white is very beautiful color. Okay, white race, they are very beautiful. Okay, and they're less. They are like the number of white people are decreasing. Okay, because all these ethnic people like me, we come to white countries. Okay, but me, I'm an anti-ultra interracialist. I don't mess with the young white girls. Okay, because I want them to meet and marry white guys so that they preserve their race, white race. Okay, because it's a beautiful race. Okay, so yeah, I want white race, blonde hair, red hair, blue eyes, green eyes, white skin, pink skin. I want that to be preserved. I want for the diversity's sake. Okay, yeah, but I love interacting with white people, watching them, being around them. That's why Hollywood movies back in the days was so popular because all white casting. Again, this is a little bit involved issue. It's not black and white. Okay, it's a very sophisticated issue. Okay, because I'm not a racist. I love every single race, but we want to preserve the racial diversity. We don't want to create a gray world where everybody's gray. There's no more blacks and whites, but everybody's just gray. We don't want that. Okay? Like we don't want every race just disappear and all become like Hispanics. Hispanics, they're a beautiful race, okay? But we don't want every single human being on earth to be like Hispanics, like one third black, one third white, one third Asian. We don't want that. Okay? We want Hispanics to exist. But we don't want everybody to be Hispanics. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a simple concept. That's why everybody's getting wrong, except for me. Okay. Because It's not that I'm smarter than you, smarter than everybody else. I just have extra time. When you are busy with your kids, your spouses, your job, well, I have my job, but I don't have spouse or children, so I have extra time to think about things. That's why I know about those things better than you do. Because I thought about it. I spend more time on it. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, we do want to preserve the white race. Okay? So, uh, probably I would not, if I was the president, if I were the president in 2021 January, yeah, I would get rid of this all this birth tourism. Probably it's not such a bad idea to get rid of this birth by citizenship, citizenship by birth. I mean, I was born. Okay, I was born in America. That's how I became a United States citizen. But I don't think it's such a bad idea to get rid of that law. Okay, like President Trump and his people are pushing. Okay, as long as they don't retroactively apply that, because that's unconstitutional. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's such a bad idea to get rid of that law. Citizenship by birth. Okay, I don't think it's such a bad idea. Okay, so yeah, President Trump, he's in, yeah, he's old, he's ineffective because due to his this spoiled personality. He's been always the boss, so he doesn't quite know how to get along with people. He's been always the boss, so he tried to boss around, and it doesn't work that way. Okay, when he's the boss in his company, it works because they have to obey him. Otherwise, they'll be fired, right? He's good at that. But when it comes to politics, okay, you're the president, but you're not the boss. Why? Because there's Congress, there's Supreme Court. The Congress, if you try to boss around Congress, it's not gonna work. They will only resist harder and stronger. So yeah, President Trump, he doesn't have this social skill, diplomacy. He doesn't have that kind of social skill, communication skill. So that's why he can never succeed. He can never be effective president. Okay, that's why I'm running against him to replace him in 2021 January. Okay. Oh boy. But it doesn't matter whether I become president or not. If I don't become president, yeah, I'll just have fun with this humanology thing. Okay, maybe that's what God want me to do. Okay. Um, Maybe I'm okay with that. Hey, God, you are the boss. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right. I don't have to be the president. Okay. Oh, let the world go away. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Also, by now, probably nobody's watching this because viewership was like 70 people a month, then 60, then 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Probably that's the point I'm at now. Nobody's watching this. Oh, that's fine with me too. Okay. I still thank them for ever watching this, and because it's good that I'm not successful. Why? Because I'm unknown, so I'm not busy. If I'm very famous, I'll be very busy. People will want to talk to me, interview, whatnot, right? Then I cannot do this research and development in humanology because I was just talking to people, wasting my time, right? So maybe that's what God want me to do. That I'm unknown, so that I can focus on this inner development, research and development. Okay, just like Jesus said, yeah, hey, when you pray, yeah, pray behind the closed doors, so that nobody can see you pray. Then your heavenly Father will compensate you. Okay, don't pray in front of the public. Like, don't blow this horn. You know, just do it in secret. Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay, so because if I'm famous, if I'm very well known, then I'll be distracted. I'll be wasting my time and energy talking to people because people would want to talk to me, right? But because I'm unpopular, I'm not popular, I'm not famous, I can devote my time in this development of humanology. So maybe that's what God want me to do. That's fine with me. Okay. All right. So let's go back to this concept of velocity. So it's space divided by time. This velocity is like slope in this ST graph, space-time graph. Okay. So you connected space and time and it become velocity, the rate of change. If you have not time but just x and y, like horizontal displacement and vertical horizontal position, vertical position, then dy dx is a slope on a mountain or on a ramp, right? The slope. So you are this slope, how steep this slope is. That's like dy dx. Okay, so you're combining two spatial axes into one, and that become a brand new concept that we call slope. Okay. So in that way, we can see velocity as some kind of slope along two axes. It's just that it's y-axis and time axis. Okay. Spatial axis and temporal axis. Okay. Hmm. Let's think in terms of ideology, all right? This pro-gayism. What is pro-gayism? Yeah, just gay rights movement, LGBT advocacy. Okay. Let's try to examine how it managed to change American mainstream because in back in 1990s, pro-gayism was minority. Now, in 30 years later, in 2019, yeah, pro-gayism is majority. So how did that happen? Let's try to analyze this, okay? Because you don't have to think about all different phenomena, okay? You just need to think about one phenomenon, okay? Then you come up with a mathematical model, an equation. Then it applies to everything else too, okay? All right. So, by the way, we will get back to that, okay? This all these psychologists, psychiatrists, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so psychologism is just wrong. It's a falsehood, false knowledge. Okay. Yeah, they just don't know what they're talking about. All right, so it was a bad knowledge. All right. They say, oh, childhood trauma, oh, it's bad. In humanology, it's good. Why? Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's a popular maxim, right? Yeah, humanology adopts that. Yeah, no matter what, how painful your experience was, it makes you stronger person. Okay. So yeah, it's a discipline, value of discipline. It's a pain. Okay. Because if your parents give you a lot of pain, you are more likely to succeed in your life. Why? Because you're used to pain. You're disciplined. So you can handle the pain. You can tolerate the pain. That's what it takes to succeed in this world. Work and study. It's very painful uphill battle. Exercise, diet, to look beautiful. Okay, you take effort to go shop. Okay, you work harder, study harder. That's what makes money. Try to be different, thinking outside the box, be a minority, brave, courageous, against the mainstream. That's what leads you to success. Invention. To invent something that nobody ever thought about. Nobody ever thought of. To be the first in kind. Okay, that's what makes big money. Okay? Only people who suffered a lot of pain in their childhood can do this because they are disciplined. Okay? They can handle the pain of work and study and being left out, being a minority, being exceptional, being alone. Okay? Yes, it's all painful thing. Okay? But if your parents disciplined you very well, inflicting a lot of pain as your child, then you become very strong person, and that's how this person can succeed because he can handle the pain. Okay? So psychologists, psychiatrists, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? They are possessed by this devil of psychologism, satanic ideology. So take it or leave it, okay? Oh boy. Now we go back to this ideology, okay? We're gonna take a break and we get back to that, okay? How did gayism manage to subvert morality, overthrow traditional ethics? Pro-gayism, they managed to do that. So Satan won in America, okay? Satan defeated the good. Satan prevailed in America, okay? With President Obama, with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, with President Obama, with Eminem, with President Trump, with President Obama, Justice Kennedy, Pope Francis. Yeah, they defeated them all. Satan of gayism, pro-gayism. It conquered the world, Western Hemisphere, Western world. Okay, so let's try to understand how this Satan achieved that. Okay, love for our enemy. Okay, yeah, let's try to understand how Satan succeeded in this world, Western world. Okay, okay, we will be back. Okay, we're gonna take a break from all this ideology, blah blah bullshit. Okay, let's talk politics. Okay, what I'm gonna say is speculation. It's a theory. It's a possibility. I don't know whether what I'm gonna say this theory is correct or not. This huge influx in Alaska of these Asian seniors. What happened? One theory is this: maybe some Chinese government sent paid for this air travel for all these aging, not working Chinese seniors. They pay for that, and they also paid immigration lawyers. Okay, so they paid big money to immigration lawyers, and all these Chinese aging, not working seniors. They came to America with, on the with the money the Chinese government provided, and Chinese government also provided money to the American immigration lawyers, so they got citizenship. Now, Chinese government is off the hook. They don't have to pay for all these aging seniors. Okay, that's one theory. Okay, because in Asia, in Korea, there's this bad tradition. There's, they what they do with their aging parents, grandparents. It's one fable. Okay, not every Asians are like that, but there was a story where okay, there's this famine, okay, some hard time, so they just take their seniors, aging parents, grandparents, they take them to a forest and they just leave them and abandon them in the middle of a forest. Okay, there were times like that. Some Asian people did that to their parents and to their grandparents, and the story goes, okay, this is one parent, okay, so aging mother, okay, I try not to cry, okay, so aging mother, she know what's coming, okay, he has son, and his son is struggling to make a living. He cannot feed his mother, aging mother, who's like 80 years old, okay, so it's not easy to not cry as I recount this story, okay? But I will try because I don't want to be indulgent. I want to resist this urge to cry, okay? So yeah, she know what's coming, okay? It's this trend in that time, perhaps 500 years ago in South Korea, okay? So she knew what's coming, okay? Okay, my son is gonna give me the piggy bag and carry me to deep forest. Back in the days, 500 years ago, there used to be tigers in South Korea, okay? Nowadays, they're extinct. Yeah, in North Korea, there are some tigers, a few. South Korea, they're extinct, okay? Which is very sad because tiger is a Korean animal, national symbol, symbolic animal. Crane, tiger, beautiful animals. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, the old lady would get eaten by tiger. Okay, 500 years ago. So, and there was famine in South Korea. I mean, back in the days, it was not North and South Korea. It was just Korea. Period. Right? Yeah, back in the day, there was division between Korea too. Not North and South, but actually three kingdoms in Korean Peninsula alone. Okay, it was worse. Okay, anyway, yeah, this Korean the division, North and South, is not something new in South in Korean Peninsula. There used to be three kingdoms in Korean Peninsula. Okay, well, 고구려, 백제, 신라. Okay, it's like North and Southwest and Southeast. In a way, we are doing better. Okay, Yeah, there used to be also 500 years of Korean kingdom. There's single unified Korean peninsula. Okay, and they are my ancestors actually. Okay, I'm a 19th descendant of South Korean prince. Okay, okay. So my 19th ancestor, South Korean king. Maybe I talked about this here, but I definitely wrote in my novel wrote about it. Yeah, he was the firstborn son, so he was supposed to inherit the kingdom from his father, who created this dynasty, Joseon dynasty. Okay, you see all this Korean currency, coins, paper bills. They I share the same last name with all of them. Okay, it's a Joseon dynasty family name. Okay, I'm one of them. Okay, so um, my 19th ancestor, he was the firstborn son of this his father who created it was a military coup. Okay, he founded this Joseon dynasty that lasted 500 years in South Korea. It was the last kingdom, last dynasty before Westerners came and democracy took over. Okay, so it was the last dynasty in South Korea. In Korea, period. It was not South and North. Yeah, so he united the country. Okay, it was one country in Korean Peninsula. Okay, Joseon Dynasty. Okay, single unified country that lasted 500 years. Okay, then Western ideology came. Communism, North Korea, democracy, South Korea, and Korea was divided again after 500 years. Okay, of Joseon Dynasty, my ancestors. Okay, so yeah, my 19th ancestor's father was that guy, okay, who created this Joseon dynasty and unified Korean Peninsula into one country, okay. And so he was about to inherit the kingdom, and he had many other brothers, and he looked over there, and the youngest son was the smartest, and he knew that. And he was a patriot in Korea. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm okay, but my youngest brother, he's smarter than all of us. So, I think he should be the king. So he convinced other brothers in the middle, he the oldest son and the youngest son, his youngest brother, the smartest, youngest and the brightest and the smartest. He persuaded all the other brothers, hey, let's just give this kinghood, next king, to our youngest brother because he's the smartest. Probably it will be the best for the country that this youngest brother of ours become the king, next king. And he managed to persuade them all. He's kind of smart guy actually, and also nice guy. Okay. And then he tried to talk to his father about it, and he said, "No, no, you will be the king because you are the oldest son of mine. You will be the next king." Okay, it's kind of old school that way, very old school. You know, primogenitor, whatever. Inheritance right. It exists also in Europe too. Okay, primogenitor, the kind of inheritance system. Oldest son inherit the kingdom. Okay, yeah, that's everywhere in Asia, West, South, North, everywhere. It used to be like that. Okay, so okay then my 19th ancestor, okay, direct ancestor, the prince, the heir apparent of the kingdom, Korean kingdom. He's a very smart guy, resourceful. Okay, so what did he do? He started drinking. He started drinking heavily, and he started to have sex with many women, Korean women, in the palace. You know, in the palace, kingdom, old kingdom, yeah, there are a lot of women, right? Yeah, he had sex with as many girls as possible. He was drinking. He like acted like drunkard, and then his father is like son of a bitch, something like that. So, okay. I give the kingdom to our youngest son, my youngest son, your youngest brother. Okay, I got it. But he probably knew it was all intentional act, so that this youngest brother of his get the kingdom. He probably knew that. I mean, the father, you know. Yeah, so he got became the king, and then this guy is very smart and scholastic, just like Solomon of Korea. Solomon, King Solomon of Korea. Okay, he was like that. Okay, he was very smart, very knowledgeable, and he had excellent leadership. He collected all the excellent Korean scholars, and he came so that they research and develop Korean alphabet, Hangul. Okay, he performed that leadership to develop, research and develop this brand new Korean alphabet system. He led that effort, just like Manhattan Project under Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Okay. Yeah, this guy, his name in Korean is Sejong. Sejong. Okay. Sejong the big king, the great king. Sejong Daewang. Okay. Yeah, it's him. Okay. So he's a brother of my ancestor, 19th ancestor. Okay. Yeah, and he did many things too. He led the development of Korean science. And under his leadership, all these Korean scientists, they invented so many different good things, like kind of like time clock. You know, they use the shadow from the sun. Okay, among other things. Okay, there's some hydraulic system, water and whatnot. Yeah, there's so many things. So he was in like a kind of Benjamin Franklin of Korea. Okay, he's in the like Korean equivalent of $100 bill. Sejong Daewang. Okay, this king, youngest son. Yeah, he was in the highest Korean currency in paper bill, just like Benjamin Franklin. Okay, so this Sejong Daewang, this Korean youngest son king, he's like the Benjamin Franklin of Korea, also Solomon of Korea, also FDR, Franklin Roosevelt of Korea. Okay, he did it all. So my 19th ancestor, he was right. He was not that smart. Okay, he was smart enough to persuade his brothers and his father that his youngest brother should be the next king. And he was such a nice guy, self-sacrificial, true patriot. Okay? Yeah, that's my ancestor that I'm very proud of. Okay? Yeah, I'm very proud. So, yeah, let's go back to this Korean fable where, okay, so there's famine 600, 700 years ago in Korea, okay, famine. So, this son of this aging old mother who's just sitting there because she's just too old, okay, she cannot do any work. So, yeah, his son is struggling. He has kids, like I'm grandmother, okay, I'm mother of this son, and he have wife and kids. He's struggling to survive. You know what? I'm old, so there's this trend nowadays. Yeah, they just take the old person, grandmother, grandfather, away, and just drop him or her in the woods so that we don't have to waste resources and we become food of these Korean tigers. Oh yeah, I know it's coming. Okay, so yeah, and he did that. Okay, so he carried his mother. Okay, to deep in the forest because he cannot support all these people, his wife, kids, and now his mother. He cannot do it all, okay? Because it's famine, it's a bad time, economic downturn, okay, in Korea, 600 years ago. So it was a fairly common practice, okay. So yeah, he's carrying his mother on his back, okay, and she knows what it is about, and so they went to deep in the forest, Korean forest, and Korea have a lot of mountains and a lot of trees. Okay, so yeah, there the forest can be very deep. Okay, he went all the way deep, and then land gently landed his mother on the ground. Okay, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do this, but I have to feed my wife and kids, and you're old. Okay, you're not working. You're old lady. Okay, you're my mother, but you're not working. You cannot work. You're too old for that, right? So you're not contributing to our household. You're not cleaning the room. You're not cooking. You're just sitting there and eating. Okay. Mom, I'm sorry. Dad, I'm sorry, because the other day was his dad. Okay, so Mom, Dad, I'm sorry, but you are not contributing to this household, so I will have to let you go. Okay, because I cannot afford to pay for all the food for you all. But my wife, yeah, she works. She's still young. My kids, well, they will carry our family name to the next generation, so I have to feed them, and they work too. But you, my mom, my dad, you're not quite working, okay? So you're just taking my food, okay? So I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. Okay, I understand. So we came. You have been carrying me to this deep Korean jungle forest. Do you know how to get back to your house? We've been walking. You have been carrying me for an hour so that nobody can find me. Do you know how to get back to your house? Uh, well, you know what, Mom, Dad, I'm not very good at land navigation. I have to confess you. So I don't have compass and map with me. So maybe I'll get lost and maybe I'll die. Maybe I'll just die like you will. Ah! Oh, son, don't worry because when you've been carrying me, I snapped all these tree branches along the way so that you can find your way back home. And the son cried. He couldn't help but crying, okay, because he knows he came all the way, he went the distance to abandon his own mother. And she knew it. She knew what this is about, okay? Her son was gonna abandon her to die of starvation, of cold, freezing, or by tiger, okay? But she still cared about him. So along the way, she grabbed these tree branches and she snapped it so that he can find his way back home safe and sound. Okay? Take a break, okay? See, I'm resisting this crying urge, okay? So we'll take a break and we'll get back to whatever, okay? Alright. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I love China. Okay, China is fantastic country. Their Olympics. Oh man, all this technological advances in China is amazing. Okay, like I never been to China. Okay, but I only saw the picture of Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing, beautiful cities. Okay, China. I love China. I love Chinese kung fu and its Oriental Chinese philosophy, Buddhism, Confucianism. It's all cool. Okay, it's a great country, but uh, it's a theory. Okay, I don't know if whether this theory is true or not. I'm speculating. Okay, I think Chinese government is paying for these airline tickets for all these seniors, Chinese seniors, because I overheard what they're talking, the language they were speaking in this Walmart. Yeah, I recognize it. It's Chinese. Okay, so they're mostly Chinese seniors. I think the Chinese government is paying for their airline tickets to come to America and also paying for these American immigration lawyers so that all these old Chinese seniors get American citizenship and so that Chinese government is off the hook of the social welfare payment. Okay, I think that's what they are doing. Okay, so if that's the case, Chinese government should take all these Chinese seniors, all them back to China, and they should take care of their own parents, grandparents. Okay, they should not abandon them to America like this bad old Korean trend 600 years ago did. Okay, that's bad, right? So that's that. I know these things, okay? Why? Because I'm smart. I'm very well educated, and that's why I'm running for president, right? Because when I went to this Walmart, I was so sad. I mean, all the white people are gone. White people gone. It's all these ethnics, okay? That's so sad. I mean, nowadays, white women, young, beautiful, model type, slender, blonde, white girls, they hate their race. They hate their white race. So they want to erase it by marrying ethnic men. And it was featured in National Geographic. All these interracial couples. The most beautiful white girls and greedy, lustful, evil ethnic men. They just want to have sex with white girls. Like Bruce Lee, what? Steven Spielberg too. Steven Spielberg is an ultra interracialist. Okay, he's a Jew. He's an ethnic guy. He married the most beautiful white, young white blonde girls. Not one, many. Steven Spielberg. I don't like him. Okay. Bruce Lee, or Tiger Woods, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of President Trump, who married Ivanka Trump, and that ethnic shithead, this Jewish guy, who is having sex with Tiffany Trump. Okay, ultra interracialists, ethnic motherfuckers, destroying the white race by marrying them. Horrible. I mean, if you're an ethnic guy who married on some ugly or old white girl, that's fine. Okay, but if you're an ethnic guy who marry the youngest, the most beautiful white girl, slender white girl, you're wrong. Okay, you better let her go. Divorce. Because your marriage, interracial, ultra interracialistic marriage, is null and void. It's a void marriage in terms of humanological ethics and morality. Okay, we don't recognize your marriage. It's a joke and it's evil. It's a sin. Okay, we don't blame you because you didn't know. You thought it's okay because nobody talks against such marriage. Okay, but we are telling you, okay, it's wrong. Okay, you are extinguishing the beautiful white race. Okay, and that's wrong. Okay. Don't even get me started on that shit. Okay. It's been almost 2 hours. Okay, and I'm kind of gradually recovering from my fatigue, because I'm relaxed. Okay, so we may continue this episode. Okay. Good old physics book. Oh boy. Yeah, let's continue. What time is it? What, 7:30? Yeah, 7:30. If I stop here, I may fall asleep. I may wake up in the middle of night. Then what do I do? I cannot drink because it's after midnight. I better just keep moving, okay? Because I'm recuperating. I'm recovering, okay? So, all right, rotation. Okay. Okay. This is good concept. Body in equilibrium. Okay. Sure. We're gonna bring back this whiteboard because I have to draw this diagram. Okay, so we're gonna erase everything and then oh, you know, I'm kind of an immigrant myself. Yeah, I was born here, so what? I could have chosen. I used to have dual citizenship, South Korea and America, but I chose America. Why? Well, bigger and better, right? Yeah, and some change, diversity of race, and also as an ideological refuge, because I was so different, radically different kind of guy. Korea, oh, it's just such a small country, and it doesn't quite allow this ideological freedom. Okay, good or bad. All right, so I had to come. Okay, as a ideological asylum, whatever. Okay, but I happen to have dual citizenship, so I chose America. I had to. My friends in Korea, they always tell me, "Yeah, you made the right choice because you're just too weird. You're too weird. You're too strange, man." So Korea is kind of monotonic, monolithic society where everybody's same. But America, we have diversity here, so yeah. Okay. Whew. But all my friends and families, they go back to Korea. Yeah, some of them studied in America, but they go back to Korea because they love Korea. They're Koreans. Okay. I'm not an anchor baby. Okay. My parents, my families, relatives, they want me to come back to Korea and marry a Korean girl and have kids and live with them. That's what they want. They are not wanting to come to America through my citizenship. So I'm not an anchor baby, okay? So to make sure you understand. Get the facts right, okay? They want me to come back to South Korea, okay? Do they want to come to America? Yeah, to spend their money, to travel, to visit me. Okay, they're contributing to America by spending their hard-earned Korean won. Okay, they come to America and they spend their money, and they go back because they love Korea. Okay, and I appreciate that. Okay, when my parents came here to study, yeah, they learned good stuff. They contributed to academia by writing these dissertations, and they learned good stuff, and they went back to Korea to build their own country. Okay, they legally came to America with student visa in scholarship program because my parents are very smart. Okay, they studied, and I just happened to be born here, right? And they maintained my dual citizenship because they wanted to give me a choice. Okay, they went back. Okay, so it was my dad PhD doing in some Ivy League school. Okay, I was born there. We all went back to South Korea, and then my dad he got some small inheritance money, not that big, so small inheritance money. He created a company. Then he gave it to my mother, so that my mom would manage this small business, and she did, and she did very well. Okay, so that's my dad and that's my mom. Okay, very smart, very hardworking people. Okay, so I'm very proud of my parents, my siblings, my relatives, my ancestors. Yeah. Okay. Whew. So yeah, the page that I just read is like this. You have this two big planet of equal mass, M1, M2, okay? And this small guy, small m, is right in the middle, okay? R1, right, from here to here, this small m, okay? From here in the middle of the sphere to here, R2, okay? Now we have R1 is equal to R2, and large M1 is equal to large M2, okay? So you have two forces, okay? This guy in the middle is being attracted to M1 and also attracted to M2. But sigma of force, sigma I from 1 to 2, right? Force I is a zero vector, okay? Because they are opposite direction, all right? You're kind of in the middle. They are pulling your arms, like left and right, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna just stay in the middle. Okay, so you don't change. Okay, but you slightly lean to the left. Let's say this is small m1. Okay, there's small m2. We'll do ml. Okay, this m independent mi. Here, okay. Here you have m, small m right. You're kind of like conservative, you know. Then yeah, you probably gravitate towards to the right, to the left, okay. Yeah, you got it. So it's like this, okay. This is traditional bell curve, right? Like this, bell curve, minus, plus, 0, x, y, bell curve. It's like height, weight. This is average. Okay? Yeah, your height, your weight. Yeah, everybody's around the average, right? But in terms of politics, it probably will look like more like this. It's like inverse bell curve. You have left and you have right, and you have number. Yeah, y number. Okay, number of people. Probably it will be like this. Inverse bell curve. Okay. Upside down bell curve. You just flip this upside down. Because about like let's say 45% of Americans are Democrats, left. 45% of Americans are on the right. Now 10% of people are in the middle, and they are the swing votes, the independents. They get to decide, just like Justice Kennedy in Supreme Court. Okay. So, but let's be more precise than this. Okay. Probably it will be like this. This I have never seen this kind of curve before, so it's probably it's a brand new, right? You have what, left, right, and y-axis. X-axis, horizontal axis is like this political inclination, political polarity. Okay. Y-axis just number of people. Okay. Probably will be like this. Okay. Far left, only handful of people. Moderate left, there are a lot. Middle, total political neutral, very few. But moderate right, moderate conservative, a lot. But far conservative, far rightist, extreme conservatives, fundamental Republicans, very few. Okay? Probably that's how it looks like mountain range or wave, you know. Probably that's how it is. Okay? Whew. Is it time to take a break yet? We are discovering something new. Okay, every time. Alright? In the Old Testament, God said to Bible, your descendants will be like sands on a beach and stars in the sky. There will be many. That's what God told Abraham in the Old Testament. Let's do some acting, okay? If I was Abraham, I was saying this. Okay, sir. Okay, my descendants will be multiple and a lot. How about me? So you're gonna do a lot for my descendants after I'm long dead. How about me? You gonna give me some? Or you gonna just give it all to my descendants after I'm dead? I don't give a fuck about my descendants. Because when you give all this blessing to my descendants, I'll be long dead. I want something now. What are you gonna give to me? You gonna make me the president or what? You gonna make me rich? You gonna give me what, 1,000 girlfriends or what? Huh? What are you gonna do for me? I'm just saying. We're gonna take a break, okay? Because I'm kind of getting cold now. Because I'm still recovering, but yeah, low energy today. It was a very busy day, okay? So I kind of exhausted my energy. We'll be back, okay? Okay, I'm cooking my dinner now. So. Okay, we are back. Um, you know, a lot of this humanological concept like dualism, all this Tai Chi symbol, yeah, it's from China. Okay, so yeah, we love China. I love Chinese kung fu, whatever. Okay, Chinese movies, martial art movies, it's all cool. Okay, but in the international stage, it's a wild, wild west. There's no such a thing as international law. Okay, yeah, I thought about this. We talked about this at least in my novel, and I say it again. Okay, there's no such a thing as international law. Why? Because I arrived this conclusion independently, but later on I realized, yeah, it's a theory that already exists. It's called political realism. Okay, realpolitik. Okay, there's no supernatural power. I mean, supranational power. Just city, county, state, nation. That's it. That's as high as it gets. After that, oh, you have the United Nations, whatever. It's all symbolic. It's not quite a functional governing body. It's not a government. It's symbolic, nice gesture. You know, sugarcoating, window dressing. That's what United Nation is. Okay. It doesn't have real power. Okay. There's a nation. That's it. That's as high as it gets. Beyond that is wild, wild west. It's a jungle. It's an animal world. So China, yeah, it got big thanks to America. Walmart. Yeah, we purchased, kind of outsourced this labor to once third world country, China. Because this big, China's big, labor is cheap, so yeah, they work long hours, sweatshops, whatnot. So yeah, we outsourced to them to make our shoes, clothings, merchandise, whatever. So China made a lot of money off of America, and America benefited from China too. Okay, but is China grateful to America? No. It's like cold-blooded animal world. It's not just China. It's South Korea, Russia, France, Germany. International world is like that. It's animal world. It's cold-blooded. There's no mercy in international arena. It's all about self-interest. Okay? If you are president of a country, you have your number one priority is to take care of your people, to bring in the money. That's what China is doing. Okay, so just like any other country, America do that too. Okay. So, just to let you know, right? So you have to be on guard. All right. Okay. What else? I'm gonna put on some scarf and nightcap because I'm still cold. Oh my. I'm wearing suit and tie and this nice raincoat. Still cold. I expended too much energy today. Oh boy. I think that's it. That's it for that. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. I have to dig up this glasses. You know what? Let's call it a day, okay? It's been 2 hours and I'll go to bed early because I woke up very early today, okay? This morning. Okay, thank you. Oh, one more thing. Yeah. What was that? There was this one thing I wanted to talk about. What is it? I have no idea. I just slipped through my mind. Oh yeah, descendancy, metaphysical descendancy. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm not publishing any paper, okay, because I'm too old for that, okay. But yeah, feel free to publish some papers based on some ideas that we discussed here, because it's yours for free, okay. I'm giving it to you, okay. It's ours, all right. Because you're very much a part of it, all right. If you're watching this, all right. Yeah, make papers. Just acknowledge where you got it from. Humanology. You can mention my name. You don't have to. Yeah, but feel free to mention my name. Humanology. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Metaphysical descendancy. You're like my. If you publish paper based on this, yeah, you're like my sons, daughters, grandsons, granddaughters. Okay. Metaphysical descendancy. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right. So I may die just like Abraham did. He was a small timer. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they're all underdogs. They were not celebrities in their lifetime. Now they are. Okay, household name. Maybe I will die like that, nameless. Because in the Old Testament, God says, "Yeah, you live long, and then you go back to your ancestors." Maybe it will be like that. Okay, maybe I'll just die nameless, without being a celebrity. Then I die. I go back to my ancestors. They'll be fine. Hi, my ancestors that I have never met before, who passed away before I was born. Thank you. It'd be nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm proud of you, my ancestors. I hope you're proud of me too. It'd be nice. Okay. But that's not the kind of heaven, afterlife, paradise that I envision. I want to have 1 trillion girls all to myself. Okay, 1 trillion women. They don't have to. Yeah, sure, virgins. 1 trillion virgins. all to myself. I don't want to see any dudes. Okay, just 1 trillion virgins who are not my relatives. Okay, then that will be my paradise. Okay, I don't want to see God. I don't want to see Jesus. I don't want to see Saint Peter, my ancestors. No, I don't want that. I just want to see girls. Because all my life I wanted to have sex, but I didn't get as much. Okay, how many ladies that I fell in love with, I had relationship with, romantic relationship with, maybe 10. Okay, kind and generous ladies. Okay, they agreed to have some romantic relationship with me in my past. I'm 40 years old. Okay. Okay, so I started dating when I was what, 20. So for 2 decades, I had about 10 ladies, kind and generous ladies, to date me. So that's what, every other year, right? Yeah, one relationship per 2 years, and it didn't last very long. Maybe on average 3 months. Okay, so that's my sexual history. Okay, I don't get laid. Okay, just to let you know. And by now, if you've been watching this, you know why. Because I advocate for the least popular, very unpopular causes, like anti-ultra internationalism, anti-sugar fetism, anti-tattoo piercism, anti-marijuanaism, anti-gayism, anti-ultra internationalism, anti-plastic surgeryism, anti-sugar fetism. Okay, yeah. So I'm always minority, and girls, they don't want that shit. Okay, nowadays girls love gay guys. Why? Because gay guys, they have the supreme power of the Supreme Court, from the Supreme Court, and from President Obama, President Trump. Yeah, they love gay marriage. So gay guys they get older girls. Oh, I'm bisexual. Yeah, I'm a man. I have sex with guys. I have AIDS, but I have sex with girls too. And girls, yeah, they don't care if they get AIDS or not. They just love the power. It's like this firefly burning themselves, burning herself by throwing herself into this fire. That's so sad. Okay? All these girls, they're like satanic sacrifices, human sacrifice of all these women to be burnt in AIDS by having sex with the powerful bisexual guys. Suicidal, sacrificial, human sacrifice of these beautiful women to the devil. Okay, that's what bisexualism is. Okay, tattoo piercism, sugar fetism, all the same. It's all human sacrifice to Satan. Okay, you eat pizza every day, you eat candies every day, you eat chocolates every day, you cook your food in oil with it's canola, olive oil, vegetable based, doesn't matter, you get fat. Okay, you cook, you fry, you oil every day, sugar, fat, pie, pizza, ice cream every day. Yeah, you're sacrificing your beauty to the devil. You become very ugly, obese, unhealthy, diabetes, heart attack, blood clot, this artery clogging with fatty stuff, Okay, because how hard, how difficult it is to wash off this grease, oil off of your hand. Oil, fat, grease. It takes long time and strong detergent. Your pancreas, your pancreas is not that strong a detergent, okay? So you eat all this cheese, fat, oil every single day. Your pancreas cannot dissolve this fat in your body that you are eating, ingesting. So where does that go? Your pot belly, your butt, your thigh, your arm. You become fat like a balloon, and you become sick because you cannot run. You're heavy. You get injured. You get sick. That's the work of the devil. Sugar fatism. Okay? President Trump, well, he's a victim too. How can he possibly lead the nation when he's fat himself? He can't. Okay? Oh, you mess with this Medicare system, this medical insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, oh, this health insurance system. That's not gonna work. Okay, you're tweaking the system. No, it's not gonna work. Too many people are too fat, like President Trump himself. He never exercise. He all eat all this sugar fat. He cannot lead. Okay, because he himself is fat. He's not leading by example. I can. Okay, so vote for me in 2010 November. Okay, we're gonna take a break and I think we continue. Okay, because I kind of recovered from my fatigue. So, all right. My dinner is not ready yet, so yeah. all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have 30 minutes left. Okay, so yeah, we'll continue on this political rhetoric. Okay, we're in the realm of rhetorics, like Greek rhetorics. Okay, like Aristotelian, whatever. I didn't read his books cover to cover, just bits and pieces. Okay, so I don't know too much about this Greek philosophy. Okay, to be honest. But yeah, um, we don't need this whiteboard anymore. So walk back. Get away from me, man. Tripod. I don't need you anymore. Ah! Motherfucker. Why did you have to go and do that for, man? Huh? Taking a revenge on me? Whatever. Ugh. Ugh. Good enough. Space. So, yeah, President Trump, he does not have this holy spirit of anti-sugar fatism and pro-exerciseism. Okay? So he cannot give it to you because he doesn't have it. How can a person give something to another person if he does not have it? So he cannot lead the nation. Okay? He has some good ideas, but he's not capable of executing it because he's just too old. Okay? He's in retirement mode. What's President Trump doing nowadays? Oh, political campaign. Oh, for his re-election. He does not deserve this title of 2020. That's me. That's mine. Okay? Or yours. Okay? If you have 2020 vision. I know, I believe I do. Okay? President Trump, he doesn't deserve that title of 2020. Okay? That's why I'm running against him. Okay? How many times should I tell you this? And less people are watching this. No worries. Still have 2 years. 2019 this year and 2020 next year. Yeah, 2 years. If I'm smart enough, God willing, that's more than enough time for me to become the president of the United States. Okay? Why? 2 years, that's a long time, okay? And I'm smart. Thanks to God. Thanks to you. Thanks to my friends and families and my mentors and teachers, professors, friends. Yeah, they educated me very well. I learned well from my friends, random strangers, from Google, Bing, YouTube. Yeah, I learned it all. From books, radio program, TV shows, yeah, movies. Okay, so I'm smart. So if I'm smart enough, yeah, I can make it in 2 years. From this obscure place in Alaska, somewhere in Alaska, as a paper pusher. I tell you what I did today. I've been copying and scanning papers, box full. You have this banker's box full of papers, like probably like several thousand pages, for 3 hours. Okay, oh boy. And I've been running from offices to offices. At one point today, I had this banker's box full of these papers, thousands of pages. I've been running because we have this deadline, you know. From office to office, like 3 blocks away. I ran with my laptop, bag, banker's box like this. I know how to do this because I know how to run in a very awkward position with heavy load. Because did I tell? Probably I told you many times, right? Yeah, I was in special forces training. I never made it, but I did go through that training. Special forces, the U.S. Army. We have this log PT, okay, dog walk, which I was quite familiar with because in South Korea, yeah, we did dog walk in this taekwondo school. Okay, yeah, we did dog walk, but log PT and rolling on the mud, that was something new. That was something new, okay? But I did that, okay? And running while we are carrying something in a very awkward position, I was trained for that, okay? For several months. So yeah, I know how to do that, so I did that this morning, okay? Laptop bag, banko box, full of paper, and I was running, on snow. This is February 2019 in Alaska. Yeah, pavement is covered by snow and it's kind of slippery, okay? And I was running with this banko box and laptop bag, and I was running on snow. Did I fall? No. Why? Because I know how to run on ice. Because I've been living in Alaska by now almost 4 years. Okay? And in the winter, I run on frozen lake. I don't have any cleats, just regular boots, high enough, so that because there's snow. Yeah, frozen lake. I run on the frozen lake. Alaskan lakes, they get frozen like 2 feet deep. Okay, because I went to ice fishing before in Alaska. Oh, this drill, hand drill. I did that with my friends who are about the age of my grandfather. Okay, so yeah, hand drilling, yeah. Okay. Let me check on my dinner, okay? We have 30 minutes left, so. So yeah, we need a leader who can lead by example, okay? I have this Holy Spirit in me, anti-sugar fatism, meaning dietism, and healthy dietism, and also exerciseism. I exercise, okay? I ran today, and I did push-ups and sit-ups today, okay? Before I went to work. So I woke up like 4 o'clock in the morning because I had to go to work very early. Okay? Yeah, I took a bath to smell nice. I took a bath. I take a bath Monday through Friday every morning. Monday through Friday, okay? I do my hair, put on some nice clothing to be presentable and smell nice, okay? Then I go to work, okay? If I have extra time, yeah, I do some push-ups and sit-ups, dumbbells, shoulder, my legs, my calf, yeah, full body exercise if I have time, okay? If not, I do it during the lunchtime. If not, I do it in the evening time, okay? But Monday through Friday, I exercise 5 days a week, all right? Yeah, I can lead by example, okay? That will solve all this Medicare, Medicaid, rising health costs, health insurance premium. That's the solution, okay? Americans need to eat healthy, no sugar, no fat, and exercise. And also cigarettes and tobacco and alcohol, okay? That will solve all the mental health crisis, drug addiction, and all the garbages, okay? Rising healthcare costs. That's the solution. It's not some tweaking the law. No. President Trump, he doesn't know. Why? Because he eats sugar, fat, he doesn't exercise, so he cannot give that to you because he doesn't have it. He does not have that Holy Spirit, okay? I do, right? So yeah, besides that, yeah, learn to enjoy science. Learn to enjoy learning. Foreign languages. I study foreign languages. How many foreign languages do I speak fluently? Yeah, just English and Korean. Okay. What kind of language can I understand if I read it in a book? Spanish. When I read Spanish, yeah, I kind of understand what they're saying. Portuguese, yes. French, kind of. German, just a little bit. Russian, well, I know how to pronounce this what kind of Greek oriented originated what kind of alphabet is that? Russian alphabet. I forgot. Okay, it's not Cyrillic. What is Russian alphabet? Let me look it up. Okay, I really want to know. I used to know. Okay, I forgot. It's not Cyrillian. What's the Russian alphabet? What's the name for it? Cyrillic. It's not Cyrillian. Cyrillic alphabet. Okay. Yeah, I know how to pronounce it. Okay. German. Yeah, I know a little. Okay. Arabic. Yeah, I did take 2 semesters worth, like 10 credits worth of Arabic in one summer, over like come on, like 3 months. Okay. Intensive Arabic class. Oh, there was something. But I did learn Arabic. I know how to read it. Okay. Chinese, yeah, I know some Chinese characters. Japanese, I don't know Japanese alphabet. Okay, but Hindi, I tried to learn, but I gave up. Thai, Thailand. It's such a beautiful Thai alphabet. Oh, I wanted to learn, but I didn't quite get to. Okay. Uh, Finnish, Swedish, Dutch, Norwegian. I have no idea. Okay. So yeah, Swahili I did try to learn, but it didn't go very far. Okay. So yeah, I try at least try to learn foreign languages, and I know some. Okay. Yeah. Science, mathematics, physics, biology. My knowledge is not that deep, but it's just good enough. I'm scientifically literate. Okay. Economics, well, economics is not very good quality knowledge, so I created brand new economics to replace the bad economics knowledge. Psychology is all garbage, right? Mostly. So yeah, we are doing humanology to replace that. Sociology, pretty much the same. Okay. Political science, well, I don't know much about it, but probably it's like sociology, right? Economics. Not too bad, but they don't quite have this good fundamental system. Okay. Yeah, politics I mostly learned from my friends in politics, local politics, by going to local political meetings and learn from them, learn from experience for a year. To me, it was like night school, weekend school. Okay, political meetings. Yeah. So yeah, you learn how to communicate. You learn how to position yourself. You learn how to listen. Okay, that's politics. Okay. Yeah, you listen because people want to talk. Okay. Yeah, so you learn how to listen, how to be tolerant, how to sometimes hide yourself. Yeah, like Machiavellian politics, right? Yeah, you hide yourself because you forced to learn, you forced to listen what this person is about. You listen, And then you try to gauge, figure out what this person's political position is. Then you adapt and adjust based on this information this person is giving you. Okay, okay, you talk to me. I'm all yours. I'm listening, right? So this person talk and talk and talk, and I learn things about this person. Okay, you are liberal. Okay, good. Then I will hide my conservatism. Okay, because half of me is conservative and the other half of me is liberal. Like 49% liberal, 51% conservative. Okay, that's me. Okay. Okay, yeah. Then I will tell you after you are done talking my liberal side so that you can relate to me. You would love me. Okay, then I get his vote. Okay. I love every race in America. Okay, when I'm with black people, yeah, I talk nice things about black people after they are done talking. Okay, when I'm with white people, yeah, I let them talk to me, then I say nice things about white people. Okay, with Asians, Indians, Hindis, Arabs, yeah, I do all the same. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying because I love every single race on this planet. I just say things that would please them, and it is true because I love every single race on earth, and I get all their votes, not by lying, but by cherry picking what I have inside in my head. Okay? I pick and choose the things that I truly believe in, and at the same time, what they would love to hear. Then I get their vote. Okay? Yeah. So that's political science. Probably nobody taught you this, even if you majored in or PhD in political science. It's something simple. All the mathematics, physics, humanology, all economics, what we do here is very elementary. Because my knowledge is very elementary, okay? But at the same time, it's something brand new, okay? All these PhD students, oh, this fancy differential equation, this statistics, you know, it doesn't have to be that difficult to be to make a good theory, brand new theory. It doesn't have to be complicated and sophisticated, complex. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, you just need some time to think on your own. Okay, I'm trying to help you. Are you a PhD student or master's thesis writer, whatever, or bachelor's degree, final essay writer? You don't have to be too complex. You just need some time on your own to think independently. Be alone with God, away from everybody else. You and God, that's it. Be alone. Stand alone. Be an independent thinker. Okay, then you can break the ground. You can break a ground, okay? I think that's all I want, all I can say today, okay? So we have 15 minutes left and we'll just end it here, okay? Because, yeah, I kind of recovered from my fatigue, but for 15 minutes left, I'd rather have just watch this Twilight Zone movie and have some dinner, and my dinner is ready, so okay? Thank you. Good night. Bye.